Even for those who have seen the majority of it, the Earth is a truly stunning place. There's still a ton of serene areas for you to discover. Today, we'll show you some of the most appealing locations where you can disconnect from your stressful life and take a much-needed breather. Let's dive right in. First up, we have Cliffs of Moher, Ireland. The Moher Cliffs are popularly known as the Cliffs of Insanity. The gorgeous cliff got the name as a tribute to the 1987 movie Princess Bride. This location on the Irish coast is beyond amazing. For 5 kilometers, these cliffs encircle the Atlantic coastline. 400 feet or so would be the approximate height. One of Ireland's most peaceful views may be found on these cliffs. It's no wonder then that this location is super popular as the backdrop of many recognizable films such as Into the West, The Macintosh Man, along with Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, being among the several that have turned these peaceful cliffs to create a remote and fantastical feeling. Being there truly feels like you've entered into another realm. The awesome heights provide a spectacular view of the coastline and the dipping sunset. But if you're still scratching your head over what makes these cliffs so special, we need to tell you about how rich it is with wildlife. Over 30,000 different bird species call this site home. So if you love birds, this is the perfect spot for you. Atlantic puffins, peregrine falcons, kittiwake, razorbill, fulmars, you name it. These seemingly remote cliffs are teeming with life. You'll be able to see the cliffs better from all sides if there is more sun and greater illumination. In this breathtaking location, take a seat and let yourself drift into tranquility. Next up, Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. It is a wonderful, peaceful, and fantastical place. This area is regarded as the most stunning and tranquil environment in all of America, and probably the entire planet. Hidden in the depth of the Andes, this is the largest salt flat ever. There are 460 miles of a reflecting surface that resembles a mirror. This incredible landscape was created by ancient lakes that dried up here literally a million years ago. Visitors to this location come from every continent every year. Who wants to drive through the salt flats? Because we sure do. Going here is nothing short of visiting an entirely different planet. Cacti-studded islands, bright white salt, and amazing rock formations. What's more, the area is definitely not as lifeless as you might imagine. Though wildlife is rare, strangely enough, there are numerous pink flamingos roaming the place. You should include Bolivia's Salar de Uyuni in your vacation plan because it is an incredibly magnificent place. Richness and tranquility may be found everywhere here. The best time to travel is from December to March. And now, Lake Retba, Senegal. This place catches our eye for a pretty obvious reason. Just look at all that pink water. We had to take a look to make sure we were seeing it right. Lake Retba is just 3 kilometers of pure pink. This striking lake is situated on Senegal's Cape Verde Peninsula and is just an hour away from the Senegalese capital, Dakar. Locals call it Lac Rose, or the Pink Lake, because what else would you call it anyway? The lake is super relaxing. Take a smooth boat ride or dive in for a swim. The water is surprisingly harmless. The wide expanse of calming pink is sure to soothe your eyes and take your mind off the troubles of this world. But we know you're curious. Why is the lake this awesome color? An algae called Dunaliella salina algae, combined with a high salt concentration. Pink Lake has a high salt concentration since it's hardly separated from the Atlantic. The algae is really drawn to this salt level. The best time to visit this pink location to appreciate the beauty that exists on our Earth is during dry seasons when the lake's color is at its strongest. Your mood will be serene and easygoing thanks to this lake's distinctive tint, and you'll want to take some photos in the only glowing pink lake on our planet. Next up, Las Lajas Sanctuary, Colombia. The Las Lajas Sanctuary, commonly known as the Las Lajas Cathedral, is one of the most serene cathedrals on Earth. Beautiful architecture may be seen in this magnificent location, which is undiscovered by many tourists. This location is well known for its miracles. The local legend claims that once a storm brought a Virgin Mary to a deaf girl and her mother. The mother visited this cathedral years after the girl had passed away, and miraculously, the Virgin Mary brought the girl back to life. Another well-known story claims that a blind girl suddenly gained vision after after looking at a picture of a Virgin Mary. This location is tranquil and energizing because of all the interesting stories associated with it. There are rumors that this place has healing powers. Maybe you should visit there and check yourself. The closest significant city to this cathedral is Papillon. The distance to IPLA, where this cathedral is located, is approximately 8 hours from there. Up next, Rainbow Mountains, China. These Chinese mountains are candy-colored, with wavy patterns of dull yellow, cerulean blue, tomato red, and blood orange. Sounds like the scene from some whimsical tale? They do exist, after all. The Chinese province of Gansu is home to this mountain range. Despite being a popular tourist destination, these naturally painted multicolored mountains are nonetheless full of a tranquil aura and breathtaking views. A diagenetic and mineralogical process is responsible for all of this coloring, which gives the range its rainbow-like appearance. This is arguably one of the most beautiful sights on Earth, and the rest of the world seemed to agree. This location was named the most alluring place to exist on Mother Earth by UNESCO in 2009. And now we have Moraine Lake, Canada. Mountains, waterfalls, piles of rocks, and other picturesque natural features surround Moraine Lake. You would want to visit this serene location frequently due to the gorgeous setting of the lake. This lake's hue is different from that of more common lakes. It is colored turquoise because of the lovely surroundings. The reflection of the flora found on the mountains and rocks that tumble off the glaciers give the river its blue and green hues. For those looking to escape the busy world, this lake is perfect for some interesting photos and visits. The fact that there isn't a huge landscape here, only a lovely, tranquil lake that gets smaller in size throughout the winter, is one of the place's most alluring features. Up next, Huaca, China, Peru. Peru's sandy coastal desert will make you feel as though you have found heaven on earth. Sand dunes are the only thing preventing this site from being a popular tourist destination, therefore peace can be found there. Usually, quiet settings are peaceful. A lagoon surrounded by palm trees is in the middle of the green waters of Huaca, China. The lagoon and the surrounding area are therapeutic. The stunning sand dune that surrounds this lovely community is an image of world peace. This location is great for adventurers as well. For instance, sand boating here will be a soulful experience for you. And now for the big one, Grand Prismatic Spring, Wyoming. Wyoming's Yellowstone National Park is unquestionably one of the most spectacular places on Earth right now. What distinguishes it from similar places? It is the fabled and uplifting characteristic of one of the most spectacular beaches on Earth. It would be strange to visit this place. The prismatic itself is 156 feet deep, making it the largest lake in the entire United States, as well as the most colorful. It ranks third amongst all countries in terms of size, a perfect combination of grandeur and individuality. For some apparent reasons, the magnificent prismatic spring is one of Yellowstone's most alluring and photographed features. Next up, Arashiyama Bamboo Grove. Just outside of Tokyo is where you'll find the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove. It is the most well-known and popular bamboo forest in Japan. This location is renowned for being the most photographed location in Tokyo. You'll enter a completely different universe when you're standing among these enormous bamboo stalks. Being here feels quite tranquil. From these cutting groves, you can ride a bicycle or go for a walk. If it's a little windy, it'll be a walk to remember. Bamboos are actually used to make a lot of products, including baskets, cups, and boxes. And finally, Victoria Waterfalls. Victoria Waterfalls' breathtaking scenery makes them inspirational. Actually, it is a waterfall that is shared by two nations. This waterfall can be found in both Zimbabwe and Zambia. Additionally, it is regarded as the biggest waterfall in the world. A lengthy waterfall curtain must be a serene sight, right? This is an excellent spot to be if you have the time and money to see the most tranquil locations on the planet. That's a wrap for this video. Which of these places dropped your jaw the most? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.